The day you say enough is enough, that day, things will change for you.
Hello and welcome to the EG Success Mindset Podcast. I am your host, Anis Kikuma, and I am so thrilled and grateful that you could join me today. If you are new to my channel, I want to appreciate you and I say thank you. I'd also like to remind you to subscribe so you can get notified whenever I upload new content. In my shows, as you know, we dive into personal development information, insightful discussions, book reviews, and so much more with the aim to transform lives through practical wisdom. Now, work with me to reach as many people as possible with this information. And you can do that by liking, sharing, and commenting. But above all, applying some of these tips and keeping me informed on how you're using the information and how your life is changing along the way. And if you have any questions, drop the questions in. Now, today's show is a conversation between me and my friend. And I know this gentleman for many years now. He's a pastor. He's an entrepreneur. He's a family man. He's very well traveled, and we dive into certain areas of life. We are majoring into finance and economics and wealth creation, but above all is capacity building. So I do hope that today's show will be very insightful for you. Now, because of the amount of information that's in there, I've split the show into three parts. So today is part one, and look out for part two, because I know you will be blessed and equipped and empowered to begin to shift your current space, your current mindsets, and your current habits. God bless you. I'll see you on the other side. Enjoy the show. Welcome to the Anis Kikuma Success Mindset Podcast. Now, I think one thing I can say about you, Sma, is every single time we have met, whether it's on the phone or in person, your charisma, your energy, you always seem to have an extra dose of enthusiasm and a way of a positive outlook. Can I ask you, where did that come from? Were you always like that?
I think it comes from my dad. That's one. Second, it also comes from my psychology and my beliefs. I'm a born-again Christian. I'm a pastor. I'm an entrepreneur, and I have several businesses. There was a time I used to have 9 businesses, CEO of 4 companies. But before I got there, I've always believed that don't cry over split me. There are certain things in life you don't have control over.
Okay.
So why do you fuss about something you don't have control over?
Yes.
It is only what I have control over that I can control. So I do my best and always try to always be happy, because if you do whatever you have control over very well, you will eventually get the result. And I also have this belief: never do anything, never give anything your best. Your best might not be good enough.
Okay.
Give it whatever it takes to get results. You need to find out from what are people doing to get results. So my cheerfulness, my being enthusiastic about things is because I know that it is possible to get results. So I don't need to reinvent the wheel. I just need to find, what do I need to do? What have others done to get results? And so I do the same thing. And by the grace of God, things have been great.
Wow. I think it was yesterday I was having a conversation with another gentleman, and he said he mentioned a few things, and today I was just reminiscing on the conversation. And I think you encapsulated exactly what he was saying, because you said it's all about getting the results.
Yes.
And behind the results, it's doing whatever it takes. And behind doing whatever it takes, there is knowing the path. Who is getting the results that I want? What must I do? And then getting on and doing the work. So in a word, then, it's being coachable, following through with the instructions given to. That's a very difficult skill in my experience to master.
I believe it's not that a difficult skill, because anything can be learned. Every one of us, irrespective of where you are in life, you are where you are based on the decision you have made yesterday.
Okay.
And if you are not happy with the result you're seeing in your life right now, you need to unlearn certain things and you need to learn new things. Because if you continue to do what you're doing, you will continue to get the same result. So one of the first things you need to learn is that, what am I doing? And I also like something that I say that no matter, even, sometimes you have made a mistake.
Yes.
You think it's your fault. It doesn't matter whether it's your fault or somebody else's fault.
Okay.
As long as there's an old book that says, the day you say enough is enough, that day, things will change for you.
Goodness me.
If you are still satisfied with where you are, you can deceive yourself. Many people deceive themselves. They think, oh, yeah, they said, oh, yeah, they're ambitious, they want to change things. But deep down within them, there is
a certain level of comfort.
There's a certain level of, and they are not even hungry enough. But the day you say, no, because you know my story.
Yes.
Before 2003, I moved to 6 different houses. Every 6 months, landlords were chasing us from one place to another. Every 6 months, we are going to one and another house. They're chucking us out. And I want to say, poverty is a dangerous thing. What poverty will cost you is much, much more than what success will cost you. The cost of success is cheaper than the cost of poverty. There's a cost to both of them. But the cost of poverty is much more than the cost of being successful. Why? Okay, so if you now say, when you say enough is enough,
yes,
things start changing. In my own case, as I was blaming the council, I was blaming my friends.
Yes.
I was blaming all the people in our community.
Of course.
I blamed the government. I blamed the church I was going, but I never blamed myself.
Okay.
And the situation remained the same.
So if I can interject right there, because you have identified 90% of our population. 95% of our population. We are stuck in it's my parents' fault. It's my government's fault. It's my school's fault. It's my teacher's fault. At what point, what does one need to do to wake up to the realization that I am responsible for my failure or for my success? Okay. Is it an age gap? Is it I accept God now and he comes to my life and voila, it happens? What needs to happen?
What needs to happen is, are you satisfied with what you are saying?
Right.
As long as you are still satisfied, or as long as you think subconsciously, what it takes to get out of this is much more than what I know or what I can do. You will still continue to get the same result that you're getting. I have never seen anyone in all my life that says, I will do whatever it takes, even if it means I die in the process. That has never been successful.
Wow. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. I will find out what it takes, because the people that are successful, they don't have two heads. There is nothing new under the
face of the earth. That's correct. Yes.
You see, what you want to achieve, some people have.
Somebody else has done it.
So what have they done to achieve what you want to achieve? Right. And I am not the savior of the world. I am not. And I will never try to convince you of something that you have already shut your mind to.
Decided that it is.
Oh, no. My mother did not raise a fool. I will not cast my pearls,
among swine.
So, because it's very difficult to make pearls. It's very difficult to make something of value.
Yes.
Will I waste my time on somebody that is not ready to change? The person is certain. Who is looking for the success? Am I the one or the person? You can take a horse to the river. You cannot
force it to drink
water.
Very true.
If the people are ready,
yes.
When they are not ready, I don't open my mouth to talk. Anything that you don't know the process of making, you can't retain it.
Say that one more time.
Anything that you are not involved in the process of making, of achieving, of creating, you cannot retain it.
Oh,
you will always come down to the level of your capacity. For example, if anybody gives you £2 million,
yes,
if your capacity is £200, you will not know how you spend that money until it gets to 200 pounds. It is when it gets to 200 pounds that your mind will wake up, because that is your capacity.
Oh my goodness.
Because you expand your capacity, many people are looking for money. There is so much money in this world. The only thing is that you need wisdom, your capacity to be able to create it and to retain it.
Okay, hold on.
For example, sir, let me just give you an example. Look at all the people that have won the lottery.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone before they win the lottery, whatever their capacity was before they win the lottery, that money will come back to that capacity, except they improve their capacity or except they increase their mindset. You want to ask a question?
Yes. Because you said it's a powerful thing. And I think that's one of the reasons why I call this show the Success Mindset Show. Because it's all about those subtle beliefs that we think don't matter, because I don't have the money, right? And therefore you can't blame me for not being successful. But you said something powerful. What I did not engage in the process of creation, I cannot retain.
No, you can't.
One. Number two, you also said something else that is revolutionary. And you said, if it's given to me, I will come back down to my level.
Definitely. Okay. There's a whole story, sir. It says one, he gave a talent. Another, he gave 2 talents. Another, he gave 5 talents.
Yes.
Each of them, he said, he gave according to their several ability.
Okay.
One capacity of one person is 1 talent. That is one, let's say we call it 100,000. Yes. The capacity of the second one is probably 500,000. The capacity of the third one is £1 million.
Yes.
Okay, according to their several ability. The first one, rather than for him to start investing and to grow his capacity, to get to know about how to leverage with money, he did not. He just kept it. So the money did not grow.
Yes.
The second one, he increased the money that he was given by 100%. The third one increased his own by another 100%.
Yes.
Each of them have, the second and the third, they have different capacity.
Yes.
But the third one has a greater capacity than the second one. But the level of increase was the same, 100%. Until you start increasing your capacity. I'll give you a practical example that is that you can relate to with me. When I was in real estate, I thought, oh, I have been successful. Yes. I'm talking of big money.
Yes.
When I got to meet my chairman in the oil and gas business, what I have achieved in real estate, the totality of what I achieved in the real estate was not up to 20% of one of the contracts I was signing every month. And that means that is one contract. And then you might have about 3 or 4 clients. That when you now multiply, what I was now doing was more than 20 times what I was doing before. Wow. How did it happen? I met somebody that expanded my capacity. I met somebody, the capacity was already there, the gift was already there, but yes. I needed somebody that has greater capacity to let me know how to do greater things, to expand my mind. And I was able to do, and I was able to learn. I was with that person for 2.5 years, from 5 in the morning till about 1 a.m. the next day, for 2.5 years. Wow. At that time, sir, my capacity expanded to the crème de la crème globally. And the man told me, because the man that I'm talking about, who is my chairman, is a millionaire. And he said, Smart, what you have learned is more than going to Harvard to do a PhD in economics. Why? Because how the world actually runs, how you do global businesses, how you do leveraging of businesses, how you get the product of OML something, how you get the finance company, how you get the law firm, how you get the valuation of all these things, you now know it. To the extent I was part of the relisting of that company in Zurich Stock Exchange. And we now did the biggest project that we were doing in Bataan, Philippines in Bataan, energy city. Massive project. A refinery that was going to be processing 1.2 million barrels of oil every day.
I remember you used to be a Royal Mailman.
Yes, in 1999.
Yes. So you've gone from
yes, you just told me her right now.
From a Royal Mailman.
People say they need money. You do not need money. You need vision.
Wow.
You need vision. I used to be a telesalesman that was earning 600 pounds a month. From there, I became a Royal Mailman. It's not even full Royal Mail. We were taking a STEM, distributing post in Wickford, Essex, Wickford.
Yes.
I have now been used to snow at that time because I came from Africa, mind you. I came from Nigeria, which is a tropical country.
Correct. When
I was distributing posts in December, in the snow, my back every day kept paining me. My wife used to rub my back every time. Yet I was still going. From by 5:15 in the morning, we have to be at Ilford.
Yes.
And then
I know the distribution.
I used to distribute that post. From there, I got back to telesale. Then from there, I started working at me in London. And gradually, I worked my way up. And then by the grace of God, by 2007, my business what I was making from my business was much more. 3 times more than I was doing my business part-time. Was 3 times more than what I was getting full-time at BNP Paribas.
Wow.
At that time, I had to fire myself and started my business full-time.
Now, such a powerful, in a way, summary or snapshot from mailman to telesalesman to a potential entrepreneur into becoming an meanwhile
to admin guy, to admin, then to a potential entrepreneur. Potential entrepreneur started small. The day BT deregulated, I started selling broadband and telephone in the evening when I finish work. Some people complain, no, there's no money. No, there is money everywhere. Whatever you are earning is a seed. I don't care whether your salary is 23,000, whether it's 18,000, whether it's 30,000, whether it's 40,000, whether it's 80,000, whether it's 100,000, whether it's 200,000, whether it's 300,000, whether it's 500,000 or 1 million. They are all seeds.
So money is seed.
It's seed. And then people think there's one mistake people make. Respect money. Either 1 million or £1.
Yes.
Whatever you respect, it gravitates towards you.
What do you mean by respect money? I mean, it's a pound. I can't even buy.
No, it's a pound. Let me tell you the power of money now. Let's say you have your daughter.
Yes.
The school fees of your daughter.
Yes.
Is £10,000 a term.
Yes.
And then you have £12,000 in your account. You've written the check for the 10,000.
Yes.
Then you got somewhere. You bought something that was 2,099p.
Yes.
The time that your daughter's check is going to clear is on the 20th of the month.
Yes.
You bought the thing on the 18th of the month.
Yes.
How much is left in your account now?
9,999.99p.
Yes.
No, actually, and 1 penny. And 1 penny.
And 1p. And 0.1p.
Yes.
Will that money clear?
No.
Okay. Now look at it this way, the way our system is. By the time they are supposed to clear the money, it won't clear. You will get charged £30 for unclear check. And then you have missed the payment, which will go against your record. The next day, the check will be represented again. You will be charged another £30. And then you have £60 debit. The third day, you'll be charged another £30. It is only after 3 trials that the system will stop. Immediately, you have got 3 failed payment on your record.
Wow.
And you've already been charged £90. Can you see the power of £1 now? When you go to court, sometimes they find that some people, why is it that when they are doing something called lease option, you do something by exchanging with £1? Money is money. Then when you go to court, sometimes they will tell some people, oh, you cannot pay this, but you need to be paying £1 every month. If you miss that £1, you have defaulted. £1 is money. So you need to respect money the way money is. And what you respect, it will gravitate towards you. Now, if you are earning 10,000, 12,000, 15,000, that's irrespective of what you are earning, plan towards it. You must not be spending more than 60% of your income.
Okay.
On yourself.
I must not be spending more than
60%. It doesn't matter what you are earning. If you are spending more than 60% and you say, oh, I earn little, it doesn't matter. You see, you will always, money, you cannot out-earn lost. Okay. Please, let me repeat that.
Say it again.
You cannot out-earn lost.
You cannot out-earn lost.
Okay, for example, the richest person in the world right now is Elon Musk.
Yes.
What is Elon Musk worth? About, I believe, 289 billion.
Yes.
Okay. If Elon Musk now says he wants to do about 8 projects, there's one of the projects that we're involved in, which is a project that expanded the energy city from 5.2 billion to 52 billion. I wasn't part of it when it got to 52 billion.
Okay.
It was with my chairman. Do you know that if you do 8 projects that fails, and each of them are in 50-something billion, is the money gone or not?
It's gone.
Totally gone.
Oh my goodness.
But then, if irrespective of what you are earning, let's say you are earning 1,000, you just decide, I must structure my expenses in such a way that I must not spend more than 60% of my earning. 40% is seed that you can put in many things. You pay, I always believe in giving, 10% in giving, the 30%, 20% is for investment, 10% is invest in yourself. So that'll be 40% for yourself. No matter what, that 20% or that 40%, we continue to work for money for you. You will continue to have the habit of not working for money, but money working for you. It doesn't matter how much you are earning. So you are creating an habit.
It's a money habit.
It's a money habit. There's a book called The Psychology of Money.
Yes.
There are some, once you have money habit, why is it that you find some people, irrespective of where you find them, they can never be poor? Why? They have this habit of success. They have inculcated it within themselves. Many people have the habit of poverty.
So, hold on a second. Are you saying, regardless of where I was born, with what I was born with or without, regardless whether I came out pink, blue, or white, or black in this matter, I can learn the good money habits? I mean, it must be very expensive.
Sir, there's something we do in our mentorship that we share with everyone.
Yeah.
There are 5 countries in the world.
Yes.
Now, if you live in those 5 countries, first is United Kingdom, America, Australia, New Zealand, and Canada. If you were born there from the day you were born, from age of 21 to 41, if you are not a multi-millionaire, it's your fault.
Wow. I hope you enjoyed that. I definitely did. And part 2 is on its way to you. If you found the information insightful, inspiring, challenging, if there are questions within you, let me know in the comments below. Leave a note, share with someone. Remember to subscribe and help me reach as many people as possible through sharing this message. I'll see you again for part 2. Remember, in everything you're doing, live, learn, and love. See you next time.